within the lightless pulse of the uncreated deep. The weary one drifted, a mind without a mirror, existing in a state where space was a dream and time was not a heartbeat. I evolved my own limbs from the velvet of the liquid void, drawing my members from the stagnation through a singular act of will. I forced the spirit into matter, I compelled the heart to ignite, transforming from the inert shadow into the self-created architect of the dawn. Atum, the all, the finished and the one, the anchor of the first time where the many were begun. From the first jagged peak to the serpent's final call, the architect of order and the master of the soil. Atum, the all, the lord of totality, the source of every essence in the web of our reality. The mound of first ascent broke the surface of the infinite flood, a jagged monolith rising to shatter the stillness of the abyss. I stood upon the sacred stone, the solitary point of origin, embodying the great he-she, the duality that breathes in every atom. I took my shadow to my breast, my creative friction burning, manifesting the architecture of life from the heat of my own soul. No place to sit, so I stood as a flame in the dark, the father and the mother, the womb and the seed, the solitary witness to the ignition. I am the Lord of Totality. I came into being of myself, of the primeval waters when the sky was yet unfastened and the earth remained unbirthed. I am the root of the great nine, the one who transformed from a single point into the many I have ordained for the universe, a lifetime of millions of years, but the end is already written in the coils of the deep. I sneezed out the golden air and spat out the holy moisture, dividing the unity to create the space where the heavens could hang. When my children were lost in the liquid night of the vastness, I sent my radiant eye to pierce the gloom and draw them back to my breast. I stood upon the rising mound, and as they returned from the void, I wept a single holy tear of joy upon the dust. And from that salt and spirit, humanity rose from the ground. I am the ferryman of the stars, the strength in the solar sail, lifting the spirits of the dead through the velvet of the sky. From the first jagged peak to the serpent's final call, the architect of order and the master of the soil, Atum, the all, the lord of totality. of years are a finite maintenance I have granted to the stars, and the structures I have carved shall return to the flood of the deep. I will dismantle every temple, I will level every mountain peak, folding the sky like a shroud and extinguishing the light of the sun. I shall reverse the expansion, turning the tide of existence back to the dark, until the many are forgotten and the gods themselves have dissolved. I will take my serpent form, coiled in the silence of the primordial sea, while only the Lord of the dead remains with me in the heavy gloom.